Don't cry over who left. Heaven removed them so your true soul match could find space to enter. Welcome. Settle your heart. Let these words meet you where you are, gently, without force, without fear. When someone walks away, the pain often feels personal, as though you were weighed, measured, and found lacking. The silence they leave behind can echo louder than any argument. But what feels like rejection is not always about worth. Often, it is about alignment. Not every ending is a failure. Some endings are corrections. There are people who enter your life to awaken something in you, not to stay forever. Their role is temporary, even if the connection feels intense. When their assignment is complete, remaining would cause more harm than good. Heaven removes what no longer fits before it fractures you further. You were not abandoned. You were spared from becoming smaller to keep someone comfortable. Look back honestly. You were growing. Your awareness was expanding. Your tolerance for inconsistency was thinning. Had they stayed, you might have compromised your healing to preserve familiarity. You might have silenced your intuition just to avoid another goodbye. Growth changes compatibility. Healing exposes what was already misaligned. Some people leave not because they stopped caring, but because they cannot meet the version of you that is emerging. Rather than rise with you, they retreat. This is not punishment. It is separation by readiness. The one meant to stay will not require chasing, convincing, or constant reassurance. Their presence will not come with anxiety. You will not wonder where you stand. You will feel clarity instead of confusion, steadiness instead of emotional swings. Peace will feel natural, not unfamiliar. What hurt you was not the loss itself, but the attachment to potential. You loved what could have been, not what consistently was. Heaven does not allow futures to be built on imagined effort. Sometimes there is no explanation, no closure, no final conversation. Silence becomes the ending. As painful as that is, absence can still be an answer. If someone could leave without honoring your heart, that truth speaks louder than words ever could. You did not lose clarity. You gained discernment. Notice how your standards have shifted. What you once tolerated now unsettles you. What you once waited for now feels unnecessary. This is not bitterness. This is maturity taking root. The one meant to stay will not activate your fear of loss. Their presence will calm your nervous system, not trigger it. You will not have to decode affection or read between lines. Love will feel direct. Intensity is not intimacy. Stability is. The mind may try to romanticize the past, replaying moments of closeness while ignoring the imbalance. But heaven remembers the full picture. The uncertainty, the emotional labor, the loneliness you carried quietly. What left was not your peace. It was interfering with it. There is a sacred space that must remain open before destiny can enter. Heaven does not stack blessings on top of unresolved attachment. When the heart is crowded, alignment has nowhere to land. This quiet season is not empty. It is intentional. Space is being prepared, not rushed, not forced, cleared. You are learning how to choose from wholeness instead of longing. The one who left awakened your awareness. The one who is coming will deepen your peace. One revealed what you no longer accept. The other will meet you without resistance. Release the belief that if you had done more, they would have stayed. Love is not sustained by effort alone. It is sustained by mutual readiness, shared values, and emotional responsibility. You cannot perform your way into permanence. Heaven removes unstable foundations before building something that lasts. There is someone whose presence will feel like relief, not tension. Someone who chooses you without hesitation. someone who does not test your worth through distance or silence. They are not late. They are protected until you are no longer entangled with what cannot follow you forward. This season is teaching you to trust absence as much as presence, to see removal as guidance, not failure, to understand that what feels like loss is often protection wearing a different face. Breathe. Let grief move through without becoming identity. You are not broken, you are refining. What left created room. What is meant will recognize the space and enter with respect. The quiet that followed the departure may have felt unsettling at first. Silence has a way of forcing the heart to face truths it avoided while noise was present. Yet this stillness is not empty. It is active. It is working beneath the surface, rearranging priorities, recalibrating expectations, teaching you how to sit with yourself without distraction. For a long time, your energy was directed outward toward understanding someone else, accommodating their moods, interpreting their actions, hoping they would choose differently. Now that focus is returning to you. This return is not selfish. It is restorative. When something leaves, it exposes what was being overextended. You may now notice how much effort you were giving just to keep things afloat. How often you excused behavior that did not align with your values. How frequently you carried emotional weight that was never meant to be yours alone. This awareness is not meant to shame you. It is meant to free you. You are learning that love is not proven through endurance of discomfort. Love is revealed through mutual care, consistency, and respect. When those elements are missing, staying longer does not make the connection stronger. It only makes the leaving more painful. There is a reason this separation happened before certain milestones, before deeper entanglements, before more time was invested. Some endings arrive early to spare you from greater unraveling later. What feels abrupt now may have saved you years of confusion. You may still replay conversations in your mind, wondering what you could have said differently, what signs you missed, what moment marked the turning point. But clarity does not come from revisiting the past endlessly. It comes from observing patterns without emotion attached. Patterns reveal truth. The pattern was inconsistency. The pattern was uncertainty. The pattern was emotional imbalance. These were not temporary phases. They were indicators, and once seen, they cannot be unseen. This is why returning would feel different now. The innocence is gone. The illusions have lifted. You would no longer be able to ignore what your spirit already knows. The space that opened when they left is where discernment is settling. This is where boundaries are being strengthened. This is where your nervous system is learning what calm feels like again. Notice how your body responds when you imagine peace versus when you imagine going back. The body does not lie. It remembers what the mind tries to rationalize away. The one who is meant to stay will not make you feel like you are in constant evaluation. You will not feel the need to monitor your words, your emotions, your reactions. You will not wonder if expressing your needs will push them away. You will be received, not tolerated. What is being prepared for you requires a heart that is no longer tied to unpredictability. Stability cannot coexist with chaos. That is why this clearing had to happen first. You may feel moments of loneliness, but loneliness is not the same as absence. Loneliness is often the space between who you were and who you are becoming. It passes when identity catches up with growth. Do not rush to fill the gap just to avoid discomfort. Anything rushed into that space would repeat the same lesson in a different form. This season is refining your discernment. You are learning to recognize effort without consistency, affection without accountability, connection without commitment. These distinctions matter now. The one who is meant to stay will not confuse attention with devotion. Their actions will align with their words. Their presence will feel reliable. Their care will not fluctuate based on convenience. You are being aligned with someone who meets you, not mirrors your wounds. Trust that what is unfolding is intentional, even when it feels slow. Foundations that last are not hurried. They are laid carefully. With precision, the heart that has been emptied of what could not remain is now capable of receiving what will not leave. The space that opened after the departure was not random. It was measured. It was deliberate. It was the exact amount needed for you to stop reaching outward and begin returning inward. What felt like emptiness was actually precision at work, removing what distracted you from your own alignment. When someone leaves, the mind searches for meaning, but the heart often understands first. You felt it long before the separation happened. The quiet discomfort, the subtle misfit, the sense that something was being carried unevenly. You tried to compensate with patience, with understanding, with effort. But imbalance cannot be corrected by endurance. Staying longer would not have deepened the bond. It would have thinned you. This is why the separation came when it did, before resentment hardened, before self-abandonment became a habit, before you mistook tolerance for loyalty. The timing was protective, even if it felt cruel. Now that the noise has settled, something else is becoming clear. You are noticing how often your energy was pulled toward uncertainty, how much mental space was spent waiting, hoping, interpreting. That energy is returning to you now, and with it comes clarity. Clarity is not loud. It does not argue. It simply stands firm. You are beginning to understand that love is not proven through sacrifice of self. It is sustained through mutual presence, through shared responsibility, through consistency that does not need to be questioned. The one who is meant to stay will not ask you to pause your healing. They will not feel threatened by your growth. They will not require you to dim your awareness to keep peace. Peace does not need protection. This season is teaching you the difference between attachment and connection. Attachment clings out of fear. Connection chooses out of alignment. One drains, the other nourishes. You may still feel moments of ache, not because you want them back, but because release leaves an echo. That echo fades as your nervous system learns a new rhythm: safety, calm, groundedness. Notice how your body feels now compared to before. Less tightness, fewer emotional spikes, more space between reaction and response. This is not numbness. This is regulation. You are no longer operating from survival. You are learning to live from stability. The heart that has known instability often mistakes peace for lack of passion. But passion does not disappear in safety. It deepens. It becomes sustainable. It stops burning you to stay alive. You are being reoriented toward a love that does not require vigilance. The one who is meant to stay will not create a cycle of hope and disappointment. Their presence will not come in waves. It will remain. That is why this clearing mattered. Waves cannot support what is meant to be built long term. You are also learning restraint. Not every emotion needs expression. Not every connection deserves access. Not every invitation requires acceptance. This discernment is not closing your heart. It is guarding it intelligently. You have outgrown proving your worth. You no longer need to be chosen to feel valuable. You are choosing yourself first, and this shifts everything. From this place, Love is no longer a negotiation. It is a meeting. The one who is meant to stay will meet you here, not in confusion, not in longing, not in unfinished healing. They will meet you in clarity. Timing is not delay. Timing is alignment waiting for readiness. Had they come earlier, you might have mistaken relief for destiny. You might have clung instead of shared. Heaven waits until love can be given freely, not used as refuge. This pause is doing important work. It is refining your expectations. It is dismantling patterns. It is teaching you how to recognize truth without intensity attached. You are learning that what feels calm is not empty. It is safe. The past connection served its role. It showed you contrast. It revealed what you no longer want to normalize. It prepared you to recognize what fits without effort. Nothing was wasted. As you continue forward, your energy changes. You speak differently. You listen more closely. You respond instead of react. This shift is subtle but powerful. It signals readiness. The space within you is no longer shaped by absence. It is shaped by intention, and what is meant to stay will recognize that space. Step into it with care and remain without needing to be held together. The space that was cleared after departures is no longer emptiness, it is fertile ground. Every heartbeat, every breath, every moment of quiet is reconstructing your sense of self. What once felt like loss now functions as preparation. The absence you endured has reshaped your inner world, aligning it with what is truly meant to enter. The nervous system learns safety again, and the spirit learns trust. You are noticing subtle shifts. Where there was once anxiety about love, there is now calm discernment. Where there was longing, there is patience. Where there was doubt, there is clarity. Every detail of what was lost has taught you exactly what stability feels like, what consistency looks like, and what authentic partnership requires. Nothing is wasted. Every moment of grief has strengthened the walls that will protect you while allowing the right presence to enter naturally. Reflection now shows patterns that were once hidden. You see how often your energy was spent hoping for attention that was inconsistent. You recognize behaviors that once seemed acceptable but now feel like compromise. You see the difference between what was transient and what has permanence potential. And you understand now that this distinction is the key to future joy. Love is no longer about effort alone. It is about reciprocity. The right person will not require constant chasing, persuasion, or explanation. They will arrive in alignment with your readiness. Their presence will complement, not drain. It will harmonize, not challenge your emotional balance. Their commitment will be consistent, and their actions will reflect intention. You will feel stability because stability is what they embody. You are also learning that time is not your enemy. The pause, the waiting, the quiet is all a deliberate preparation. It teaches discernment. It strengthens intuition. It develops patience, grounding, and emotional intelligence. Every lesson from the past, every heartbreak, every disappointment has refined your expectations and prepared your heart to receive what is enduring. Imagine now the moment when the right person steps into this prepared space. You will feel the difference immediately. Their energy will be calm yet compelling. Their presence will not create anxiety or doubt. You will not need to overanalyze or adjust yourself to fit their expectations. You will simply exist together in mutual ease. This is what permanence feels like: alignment of hearts and minds without compromise. The mind may try to recall past pain, but those memories are no longer chains. They are lessons, insights, and reminders of what you will no longer tolerate. They illuminate boundaries that you have strengthened, preferences that you now uphold, and standards that you no longer negotiate. You are whole now, and love will enter not to complete you, but to enhance the fullness you have already built. Your growth has been quiet, steady, and deliberate. You may not have noticed each step, but your resilience has deepened. You have become someone who can distinguish between fleeting attraction and enduring connection, between temporary comfort and permanent alignment. This discernment is invaluable. It ensures that what enters now is not disruptive but restorative, not draining but nourishing. Every moment of patience, every choice to remain in reflection rather than reaction, has prepared your inner world. The emotional intelligence you now possess allows you to observe without attachment, to engage without fear, and to respond with clarity instead of confusion. You are no longer held hostage by previous patterns. You are free to recognize what is authentic and to release what is not. The one who is meant to stay will resonate with this freedom. They will match your clarity, meet your boundaries with respect, and reflect your values in every interaction. They will arrive in such a way that you do not question their intentions. You do not doubt their commitment, and you do not feel the need to overextend emotionally to maintain the bond. Their alignment with you will be natural, effortless, and sustaining. Notice how your expectations have transformed. Where once attention was enough, now engagement is required. Where once inconsistency was tolerated, now reliability is non-negotiable. Where once confusion was endured, now clarity is essential. These are not demands. They are evolved instincts, honed by experience and refined through growth. Your inner world has been recalibrated. The space that was opened after the departures is now ready for presence that is aligned, consistent, and harmonious. You have been teaching yourself how to receive without compromising. You have been cultivating patience, boundaries, and discernment. This is the foundation upon which enduring love will rest. Every step you took to heal, every moment you invested in reflection, every tear and every surrender has contributed to your preparedness. You are now capable of engaging fully with someone who does not just occupy space, but who elevates it. You are ready to experience love as it was always meant to be, steady, nurturing, reciprocal, and aligned with your heart's truest calling. As the days continue, remain observant and present. The right presence does not force its way into your life. It enters with precision, timing, and respect. It recognizes the boundaries you have established and honors the clarity you have cultivated. It is steady, supportive, and sustaining, complementing the growth you have worked tirelessly to achieve. The one who left made room. That room is now not empty, it is prepared. And when what is meant to stay enters, it will fit naturally. It will not require molding, convincing, or chasing. It will arrive aligned, ready, and willing to remain. You are no longer the same person who once clung out of fear. You are someone who now chooses from wholeness, who receives without desperation, who engages without losing self. And in this space, love is not a question, it is a given. It is secure, it is clear, it is enduring. Trust this process. Trust the timing. Trust your own readiness. You are no longer waiting for someone to complete you. You are ready to share your completeness with someone who is equally prepared. And that is when true permanence begins. If these words resonate with you, take a deep breath and affirm, I am ready for love that is aligned and lasting. Like this video, Comment, "I welcome my destined love," and subscribe for more messages that guide your heart, restore your peace, and help you embrace your divine alignment. Your journey matters. Your soul is sacred,